freaking out!
Oh my, there's a body! Dad, there's a body!
Guys!
Oh shit. Qué impresión encontrarte con una rueda de la fortuna así.
Que me aventaron.
¿Te aventaron? Ve eso. La rueda de la fortuna.
Dude, I can't breathe.
Kobe, we just looked around.
Sound like this.
On May 24th, 2025, Sydney from the YouTube channel Sydney's State of Mind began her journey through California and Nevada. Her channel follows her life on the road, living out of her SUV, exploring forgotten places, and uncovering the stories that linger there. This time, she set out to visit two of America's most haunted ghost towns, never expecting how real those stories would begin to feel.
I made it to Bodie. Bodie's story began in 1859 when a group of prospectors led by W.S. Bodie discovered gold in the hills east of the Sierra Nevada. Sadly, Bodie died that same year in a blizzard, never seeing the town that would bear his name. Wow. Apparently everything here has just been left as it is, or as it was. Oh my gosh, there's a shoe right there. So everything is in the state as it was left, so it's just decaying. This is so cool. At first, Bodie was just a small mining camp, overshadowed by nearby boom towns like Virginia City and Aurora. But everything changed in 1876 when a rich vein of gold was struck by the Standard Company. Oh my gosh. There's still food in jars on the shelf in there. This discovery transformed Bodie into a bustling gold mining town almost overnight. By 1879, Bodie's population exploded to nearly 8,000 people. So I'm guessing this is one of the main streets in Bodie, because the church is right here. The town had everything: saloons, hotels, a red light district, a Chinatown, a Wells Fargo bank, a jail, and even a baseball field. But with gold came greed and danger. Bodie quickly earned a reputation for violence and lawlessness. The phrase, "bad man from Bodie," became infamous throughout the West. Shootouts, robberies, and saloon brawls were common, and some even claimed the town had a murder a day during its peak. Enjoy the view and you enjoy your drink. Mining was brutal and dangerous. Workers spent long hours underground in suffocating, dusty conditions using dynamite and hand tools to extract ore. But the mines were lucrative. Over the years, Bodie's mines produced roughly $34 million in gold and silver, which would be worth over $1 billion today.
The trip began in Mammoth Lakes, California. As she packed her things and left camp, Sydney mentioned one detail that unsettled her: the strong wind forecasted for the night. Before heading out, she discovered a small mouse inside her car, a reminder that even ordinary worries can intrude on the calm before a long drive. Her plan was simple: explore Bodie first, then continue to the Silver Queen Hotel in Virginia City. Hours later, she arrived at the Bodie State Historic Park. The empty streets and wooden houses stood in what historians call arrested decay, preserved exactly as they were left decades ago. Walking among the remains, Sydney described how Bodie once held nearly 8,000 people during the height of its mining boom. But beneath its success lay chaos, bars, fights, and violence that earned the place a reputation for danger. The phrase "bad man from Bodie" wasn't folklore. It was a warning whispered through generations. Inside the old schoolhouse and homes, she found traces of another life: desks, toys, and faded books, echoes of children who once lived in a harsh mining world. The town's decline came with fires in 1892 and 1932, leaving it in ruins. Since 1962, Bodie has been a state historic park, yet a legend still surrounds it: the Bodie curse. Locals believe that anyone who takes even the smallest object from the town will suffer misfortune. I feel like I forgot to address where I actually was going, where the hotel is. It's in Virginia City, Nevada, one of the most haunted towns in the United States. Wow, just look at Bodie. I'm just so in awe of this place. So I'm going to Virginia City, Nevada, and it's about 2.5 hours away from here. I spied an In-N-Out on the way, so I am going to do that. Duh. I will see you down the road. It hits the spot every single time. I just called my family and they're at a winery for Mother's Day. How sweet. I got a vanilla shake, so I'm still working on that. But Virginia City is only 30 minutes away. My dad told me good luck. As the sun fell, Sydney drove toward Nevada. She arrived at Virginia City and checked into the Silver Queen Hotel, a place known both for its beauty and its legends. Her room was old, the walls thin, and the air heavy with age. While unpacking, she heard footsteps in the hallway, distinct, measured, and close. When she opened the door, the hall was empty. Wait. You know, I just heard footsteps. I just heard footsteps. It sounded like this. What the?
I just had my first ghost encounter. I would have grabbed my GoPro, but I was sick. Wait, oh my god. Let me reenact the scene. I was reading this paper. I got to sheet headed rousing, roaring silver and gold line past, and I just heard footsteps right outside my door go. But it was like cushioned on the carpet, and it wasn't very hard. So I opened the door and nobody was out there. Oh my god. This is gonna be a long night. I just wanted to give you guys an update. It's 9:30. I haven't had any ghost encounters in the past couple hours. I still have work to do, so I'm gonna keep grinding and I'll let you know if anything changes. It's almost 11 o'clock. So I'm gonna get my PJs and then go to sleep. I can't believe I'm sleeping in a haunted hotel tonight. I'm kinda scared to turn the light off. Good night, my friends. I'll let you know if anything scary happens. This place is definitely haunted. I don't think I slept at all last night. Oh my gosh, that was the worst sleep I've gotten in my entire life. It was constant all night. The noises were constant. There were footsteps above me. I was convinced the person above me was awake all night because of all the footsteps. If the footsteps weren't happening, there were knocks. And then it also sounded like a laundry dryer was going off. Which, why would that be here? There's no amenities here. I tried to record stuff on my phone. We'll see if it picked up anything, but yeah, this place is haunted. That was cool. I'm extremely tired, but it was cool.
The rest of the night, the noises continued, until dawn when they stopped as suddenly as they had begun. Some say it was just shifting wood and old pipes. Others whisper about Rosie, the woman who died next door. Either way, the night left Sydney wondering what still lingers there. When the birds began to sing, every sound disappeared. Was it simply morning calm returning, or did something, or someone, finally rest for the day inside the walls of the Silver Queen? Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. On December 24th, 2024, Brent Rivera, creator of the YouTube channel Brent Rivera, set out with his friends Drew and Dom to explore some of the most unsettling places ever found on Google Maps. Known for adventurous, lighthearted challenges, their channel took a darker turn this time, leading them across shipwrecks, sunken plains, eerie forests, and forgotten towns where laughter slowly turned into unease.
Starting with this abandoned shipwreck. Okay, so this place looks like it's about 20 miles off the coast of Turks and Caicos, so we should rent a boat.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, there it is!
Yep, there it is!
Bro!
Oh my god!
We can almost touch the boat from
Yeah!
We're so close! This is crazy!
Oh my god!
What are some things that we might find on the ship? Bodies?
Bro, what?
Oh my god, Drew is on the ship!
Is that part safe?
Nope. And after we all got on the abandoned shipwreck, we ran into our first problem.
Where's the boat going? What the? Wait, what?
Yo, what's going on?
Not only are we stranded, we're some of the first people to step foot on this abandoned ship. So anything can happen.
Yo, this is literally insane.
Oh my god. Dude, Brent, watch out for the holes, bro. There's a bunch of holes in the floor.
Oh my god.
Dude, look at that. That could be your foot. We're going inside right now.
Okay, we're going into the shipwreck.
This looks like the start to like a horror movie.
Bro, like, this ship is for sure haunted.
Oh my god.
Yo, this is so sketchy.
What's sketchy about it is that the floor can fall beneath our feet at any moment.
Bro, I know.
Don't say that while I'm walking up the stairs.
Yo, wait, is this where he died?
Alright, this part does not feel safe.
The captain was literally here when the ship wrecked.
Yeah, that's insane.
All of this is like falling out.
Dude, look at all the wires and stuff.
Dude, where are we? What are we doing? This probably controlled the whole boat.
Seeing this on Google Maps is one thing, but actually being on the ship is so creepy.
I cannot believe we're actually up here.
What's in there?
It looks like where the captain might have slept.
Oh my god.
Alright guys, at one point I think this was the shower.
Ugh, smells more like a toilet.
Now look at how sketchy this stair set is right here.
What?
What could be down there?
Wait, I think that's the engine room down there.
Oh no, I'm not going down there.
Dude, this is so sketchy.
Their first stop lay 20 miles off the coast of Turks and Caicos, a massive shipwreck resting alone in the sea. They rented a small boat to reach it, climbing aboard the rusting deck. When the tide pulled their boat away, they realized they were stranded. The metal creaked beneath their feet as they explored hollow corridors, empty cabins, and a half-flooded engine room before leaping back into open water to be rescued.
Wait, is that it?
What?
Yo, that's it!
What?
Wait, stop the boat, Bro, that's literally it, that's the plane.
That is literally it.
Dude, it's poking out of the water. We didn't travel 10 hours for nothing. We found it.
You can literally see the wings, the propeller. Look.
Sea shark, run.
Bro, wait.
Run?
How are you supposed to run in water?
I'm not good at swimming, man.
After some convincing, Drew and Dom jumped in the water and swam to the plane wreck.
Here we go.
This is so freaky.
Here we go.
Okay, so they are approaching the plane right now.
What do you guys see?
Oh, there's so many fish. Oh my God, it looks crazy.
Drew's going to the back and Dom is going to the front of the plane. It's crazy after 50 years how perfectly intact this plane is. Oh my God, Drew's by the propeller. Yo, this is insane.
Guys, Drew was really scared of a shark, so we're gonna prank him.
Yo!
Bro, yeah.
I knew you would react like
Dude,
that.
I thought that was a freaking shark.
Oh my God, Dom just pranked Drew.
Bro, dude, stop. Oh my God. Bro.
They're freaking out.
Oh my God. Oh my, there's a body. God, there's a body.
Guys, what did you see?
It's a skeleton.
Bro, there's a skeleton in the cockpit. Bro, you're not gonna believe that. We literally went all the way down. We went to the cockpit. I swear to God, there was, bro.
Guys, chill out. What did you see?
There's a skeleton in the plane.
What?
Bro, I swear, I got it on camera, dude. I'll show you, bro.
Show me.
What are you talking about?
Freaked out.
Oh, wait, that looks like the skeleton that I brought from home.
What? Are you kidding me?
We got you!
Dude, my heart was racing.
What? Who got us?
Glenn put it there.
I thought it was real.
Oh my
I thought that was Pablo, bro.
I literally thought that was a real skeleton.
Since I felt bad for that prank, I decided to join them in the water to check out the plane.
In the Bahamas, they located the outline of a submerged airplane first spotted on Google Maps. It took hours of travel by air and sea to find. As they dove near the wreck, its tail and wings rose eerily above the surface. Inside the cockpit, they stumbled upon a skeleton, only to discover moments later it was part of Brent's elaborate prank.
So we're on our way there right now, and this boat sank.
That looks like the boat that we're on right now.
Okay, if that's not a bad sign, I don't know what is, bro.
We're like looking in the water, and there's like dead fish floating all over the place.
Yeah, why are all the fish dead?
Is that a bad sign?
What's going on?
Okay, I think this is it right here.
Look, there's $2 right there.
Oh, God.
They're literally welcoming us.
This is definitely it, bro. It already looks creepy.
Dude, I don't want to. What is this?
What's what?
Enter at your own risk?
Oh,
Dude, put this here. Why are there dolls on this island?
Oh my God.
holy
Dude.
crap.
All right, this one's creepy. That one is scary.
There's literally dolls everywhere. Like, I can't even walk.
Tell me that's not the creepiest thing you've ever seen.
Okay, these dolls actually look like they're cursed.
The next journey took them to Mexico's infamous Island of the Dolls. Dolls of every shape and size hung from trees and walls, many burned or headless. They found lit candles and notes written decades ago. One reading, "Only dolls are safe on this island." When a doll suddenly dropped from a branch, they ran for the boat.
Look at this.
Oh,
yo, that's bro.
Oh my God.
My God.
Hey, let's go.
We're not completely lost.
Oh my God.
Yo, check this out.
What is it? What is it?
What is that?
Bro, it's an oxygen mask.
Wait,
Oh my God. Oh, an airplane.
My God. Dude, we have to be close.
And after walking through some more debris from the plane crash, we finally found the actual plane.
Yo.
my
No
God.
way.
That is it.
Yeah. It's huge.
Oh my God.
Guys, this is literally crazy. How did this even get here?
I'm touching a plane right now.
Crazy.
Oh my God. So we saw this on Google Maps, and we ended up finding it.
I don't feel safe. Yo, it's open.
Wait, what?
No way. What is going on?
What? What?
Oh my gosh.
Where are we?
Yo.
There's a bunch of stuff. This looks like a shower.
Where?
The floor is see-through.
Oh my God. You can literally see underneath the floor.
The bathroom is still here.
Wait, what?
Look at this.
It's like perfectly intact.
All right, moment of truth. I gotta see if it works.
Drew, you're literally disgusting, bro. There's a shower. There's a laundry machine. A sink.
There's microwaves. There's like a bunch of monitors, a bunch of tools.
Look at the airplane seats.
Oh.
Yep, feels like I'm on an airplane.
In Oregon, the team uncovered an abandoned airplane deep within the forest. Inside, they discovered it had been transformed into a home, complete with shower, kitchen, and uniforms left behind.
What happened to this guy?
Wait, what?
Should we be worried?
Oh my God.
Are you good?
There are literally so many mannequins here.
Dude, this guy's walking his dog.
Wait, I literally thought that was a real dog. Oh
Why
my.
is there a dog mannequin?
This is so weird.
This one's missing a head.
What sick person would do this?
Dude, I swear to God, they're gonna start moving at any second.
Hello? Oh, it's open?
Bro!
Oh my god, of course.
It's a freaking mannequin.
What?
Is everyone here a mannequin? Like, what's going on? What if everyone who visits this place eventually turns into a mannequin?
Why would you say that?
I don't know. What if they turn us into a mannequin?
I don't know about you, but I'm getting like a really creepy vibe being in this ghost town.
Yeah, no, I don't like this. I want to get out of the church.
I feel like someone's watching us. Let's just keep looking around and see if we find anything else.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Wait, what is this? The saloon?
Yeah, this is like the bar.
What is this?
Oh my god.
Dude, is this guy okay?
I think he had too much to drink.
Oh my god.
Are you good?
Why is this mannequin just on the floor all broken in pieces?
What is going on here?
Okay, wait, call me crazy, but is this mannequin kind of hot?
Dom!
Dude,
You're crazy!
What? Dude, okay, I'm gonna shoot my shot.
Bro, it's a mannequin. How are you gonna shoot your shot?
What?
Bro, and also, look, she's married. She has a ring on her finger.
Oh, well, not anymore.
You are weird, bro. You're a freak.
What, dude?
You got that creepy ring.
No, you're a
All
freak.
right, let's go. Come on.
Okay, I'll catch up with you guys.
What?
All right, bye, guys.
Their final stop was a deserted town filled entirely with mannequins, frozen mid-gesture, arranged as if life had simply paused. Viewers couldn't decide what was more disturbing, the lifeless eyes of the dolls or the quiet streets of the mannequin town. Comments poured in saying they felt chills, especially on the island, where even through the screen, something about those hanging figures felt wrong. Some claimed they saw a movement in the forest scene, a faint shadow passing behind the wrecked plane. Whether it was light, illusion, or something else entirely, the question remains, did Brent's camera capture more than he realized? On September 11th, 2020, the team behind Uncharted Expeditions entered an abandoned hospital, one of many forgotten places they explore on their channel. Known for venturing into silent, decaying structures, this visit felt unnervingly alive. Lights flickered, water still ran, and warning signs clung to the walls. What began as curiosity soon unfolded into confusion, panic, and a desperate search for the way out. The group moved quietly through narrow corridors, their flashlights cutting across peeling paint and empty rooms. In one corner, a sink still dripped steadily, the sound echoing down the hall. On a nearby wall, words scrawled in black paint read, "Kill yourself." The message hung heavy in the stale air as they pressed on, passing piles of scattered medical records and broken equipment. Deeper inside, they reached what looked like a cafeteria. A large freezer door stood wide open, releasing a chill that rolled into the room. Then one of them noticed a faded yellow sign. Caution, radiation area. They exchanged uneasy glances before deciding to turn back. The deeper they went, the stranger the layout became. Rooms looping into each other, hallways stretching endlessly. Moments later, someone picked up a red fire extinguisher. With one squeeze, a cloud of white powder exploded through the air, swallowing everything in sight. The fine dust made it hard to breathe, visibility dropping to nothing.
Front office.
To be everywhere we go. Hey, Kobe. I should have played Murder on My Mind here.
Murder on my mind.
Hey, Gayboard.
Yeah, I was trying to use this one in here.
There's one in there?
Mm-hmm. But no, it's gonna cut up your hand, bro. Dude, this room's still not clear. Heck no.
Someone's done that, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, we should have put that off in case. Okay, we might have to break something.
Oh, they've been here. Dude, I can't breathe.
Kobe, we just looked around.
Oh shit.
Plus. Go.
Oh no.
Their voices blurred into the haze as they stumbled down the corridor trying to find an exit. At some point, one voice broke through the chaos. "We're officially lost." When they finally emerged into a different wing of the hospital, the tension had shifted from curiosity to urgency. They ran until the walls gave way to open air. The video ended there. Viewers later noticed how the hospital seemed strangely preserved. Power still active, water still running, alarms reacting. One comment read, "Out of all the abandoned places I've seen, this is by far the scariest." Something about it felt wrong, as if the building itself refused to sleep. Others compared it to the back rooms, hallways repeating endlessly, exits that lead nowhere. Some wondered if the team ever truly escaped, or if what they filmed was only one loop inside a place that never lets go. On September 21st, 2020, Mexican investigator Alberto Del Arco, creator of the YouTube channel Alberto Del Arco, known for exploring haunted and abandoned places, arrived at a forgotten fairground left untouched since the early 2000s. Locals called it a graveyard of rides, a place haunted by whispers of a clown that still appeared after dark. With cameras rolling, he and his crew stepped into the silence between rusted machines. The fairground stretched before them like a decayed carnival dream. Shattered rides, broken lights, and metal frames overtaken by time. A stray dog trailed close, uneasy, as if sensing something ahead. Alberto pointed out a rusted roller coaster and a long abandoned Ferris wheel standing still against the night. Then, from the center of the park, the faint sound of chains began to echo.
Sí, por eso es lo que te está diciendo, que atrás de ti está moviendo algo. ¿Cómo es que está moviendo? El viento no lo puede, ¿o sí? Se está como balanceando, como está haciendo un efecto péndulo. ¿Qué es, de las sillas voladoras? Cuidado, cuidado, Tony.
Estaba conmigo, güey, aquí atrás.
¿Sentiste a alguien contigo? Yo estoy viendo como varias sombras, pero son muy rápidas también. ¡Qué lugar! ¡Oh, esto sí que está tétrico! Güey. Está súper tétrico. Una silla de ruedas oxidada en medio de los avioncitos. ¡Wow! De estas camionetas antiguas que seguramente las utilizaban en la feria. ¡Ve eso! La rueda de la fortuna. ¡Qué impresión encontrarte con una rueda de la fortuna así! Está muy oxidada. ¿Qué fue?
Una risa.
Escuché como una risa burlona, ¿no?
Sí.
Una risa burlona, sí, la alcancé a escuchar yo también. Me está poniendo de nervios, de hecho. ¿Ves algo, Memo?
No, no veo nada. ¿Otra vez?
Otra vez. ¿Sí lo escucharon?
Sí, fue muy claro.
Hay muchísimos objetos de feria. Muchísimos. ¡Ay, güey! ¿Qué fue eso?
Se escuchan como niños.
Luego aquí, luego allá.
One of the empty swings started to move, slowly at first, then steady back and forth, as though unseen hands set it in motion. Moments later, the Ferris wheel stirred. The team stared as the massive structure began to rotate on its own. Each turn groaned and cracked through the quiet. The camera panned closer. The gears were lifeless, the motor long removed.
No entiendo cómo es que podría moverse esa inmensa rueda. Güey. ¿Lo tienen? Eso puede haber sido el viento. Es como una tolva salida por aquí. Es que aquí hay muchísimos objetos como olvidados, viejísimos. Ve la tele. Ese camión también está súper viejo. Oh, ¿qué es todo eso? Se me hizo ver como si saliera de aquí hacia allá, pero... ¿Ven algo?
¿Qué es eso?
¿Hola? ¿Oíste? ¿Una voz? ¿Hola?
Yet the ride kept turning until it stopped abruptly as if someone or something had forced it to halt. Drawn deeper inside, the crew approached a row of abandoned trucks and an old yellow school bus. From within came a faint psst, a whisper too clear to dismiss. They entered cautiously. Inside, the narrow aisle echoed under their steps. Something shifted above. A dull thump on the roof, a piece of metal falling.
Hay muchísimos mosquitos, güey. Esto nos va a hacer daño. Ok, ten cuidado porque está cayendo.
Sí, ya vamos ya.
Oh,
¿Estás bien?
sí, güey. Un poco dañado, pero... Ok, ¿todo bien? ¿Atrás no hay nada? Siento que... Güey, se ve de terror desde aquí esto, como de película de terror. ¿Qué pasó, güey?
¿Qué pasó?
¿Qué pasó?
Güey,
¿Qué?
sí que me aventaron, güey.
¿Te aventaron? Creo que estamos algo sugestionados, güey. ¿Qué pasó, güey?
¿Qué pasó?
¿Qué pasó?
Güey,
¿Qué?
sí que me aventaron, güey.
¿Te aventaron? Creo que estamos algo sugestionados, güey. ¿No crees? ¿Que es un poco de sugestión? ¿Estás seguro? Memo, ¿no hay nada arriba del camión? ¿No
Nada.
ves algo que esté arriba del camión?
No hay nada.
Ok, vamos a salirnos.
Then the cameraman shouted. A shadow had darted past. The old panels rattled, vibrating against the walls, while distant whimpers filled the air. When Alberto felt a sharp hit to his knee, the crew finally retreated. But even outside, the sounds continued. Quiet, rhythmic, and wrong. Viewers flooded the comments, claiming to hear laughter, voices, and even see a clown's face reflected in the bus windows. Some insisted it was lingering energy from the abandoned fair, while skeptics blamed the wind and loose metal reacting to the team's movement. The rides hadn't moved in 20 years, yet that night they did. Was it the wind, or the ghost of the carnival's past refusing to rest? Maybe after all this time, the fair still remembers. On June 29, 2023, Steve Ronan, creator of the YouTube channel Steve Ronan, a channel devoted to exploring haunted and abandoned places around the world, ventured into Aokigahara Forest in Japan, the so-called Sea of Trees beneath Mount Fuji. Known for its tragic history and whispered legends, this was where Steve and his team dared to step beyond the warning signs, into a silence few ever returned to describe. At daylight, Aokigahara seemed deceptively peaceful. The dense roots crawled over hardened lava, twisting around moss-covered stones. But as night descended, the serenity gave way to something heavier.
Well, here's the crossroad. The lake is down that way. And then Fuketsu, I think that's more of the trail. It's over here. I can see the entrance. All right, so this is the entrance where it's closed off. It even says do not enter right there. We're ready for this though. Paranormal investigation inside Aokigahara Forest. We're heading inside now.
Someone help me with this fucking umbrella.
Well, you don't want to come in, Dan.
I want to come in! Here we go. But this is where horror films start, right? Yes, it does.
The trail is about to close off pretty soon, and this is where most people will get lost. You know, this forest is so condensed that everything looks the same everywhere you go. It's exactly what I remember. So we're getting the fire ready right here. It's super rainy and damp, so it's pretty safe, or 100% safe to make a fire in these woods in these conditions. And here we go, we have fire. All right, so this is really creepy, guys. We're here deep in Aokigahara Forest. Oh, that's a bird.
Sure.
That sounded like a bird, like something like that. So everyone, we're here right now, deep inside Aokigahara Forest. We're gonna be doing a paranormal investigation. I'm here with Josh, with Fighters. We got Abandoned World Explorer. Got this lovely little campfire. It's raining right now, but I believe it should stop in an hour or so. Please, please stop raining.
I keep hearing like stomping.
I don't fucking know about
No,
it.
there's our screen, man.
Yeah.
I know.
Are you serious?
My hearing is bad, bro. I know
I've heard it twice. So I don't want to stand there. I hear someone over there.
Somewhere over here?
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we just heard a scream. I heard something.
Guys, we're not even jumping.
What is that?
What?
Banging. Huh? That bang, man. Energy.
Konnichiwa? What was that?
I don't know. I thought I heard someone talk back.
I thought that was a reply back.
I thought that was a reply back.
Konnichiwa!
Just a girl. You heard that?
Yeah.
You heard it, right?
What'd they say?
I just
What
heard
does it
a
sound
girl
like?
moaning talk. It's in there.
Konnichiwa! Already, we might have heard a voice, and so we're gonna go in a little bit. Paranormal or not, we have to make sure whoever made that noise is okay.
Wait.
Look at this. There's a piece of clothing right here. Someone's glove. And there's the other piece of glove right there. Konnichiwa! Our campsite, I really want to figure out and make sure that we're the only ones here. Yo, don't go too far. There's no one here, man.
Steve and his 3 companions returned, crossing the barricade marked Do Not Enter, carrying their equipment into the thick darkness that swallowed sound itself. They built a small fire, the only circle of warmth within the cold stillness. Not long after, faint noises drifted from the distance. A scream, then the sound of a woman's low cry, followed by a drawn-out howl unlike any animal they knew. The men stood still, listening, When the echoes died, they began their recording session. What followed was stranger than any voice. The devices caught fragments.
As soon as Steve said about check there,
I'm gonna check the crevice really quick.
Leave this place.
Leave this place!
as soon as you start going near that, Steve, leave this place.
Why should we leave? Honestly, guys, I'm gonna check the crevice right now. Something tells me whatever is here wants me to go look.
REM pod, as you get closer!
Wow, the red pod's going off.
As you're getting in there, we might have to drop a DR60 in there.
Were you inside here at one point?
I have no regrets.
I have no regrets. No. Yeah.
How many other people are here with you? How many other people are in the forest? Can you tell me a number?
Hear that?
What is that?
Strangled.
Again!
Bro, that was a weird voice because it sounded like from there and then just circled around us.
It just said strangled again as well. Strangled again?
Can you tell us if there's an evil entity here that's not from this world?
Was it the footstep
No,
behind?
no. It was
Yo. Oh, is that just mist? Like, what's this smoke thing?
It's a lot of mist in here. Probably from the hard rain we had.
Oh yeah, it's just the vapor or something maybe?
probably that in the fire.
Right.
Holy.
Sentences spoken in tones that weren't theirs. Mentions of knowing, of wealth, of strangling, of digging. Then a command to leave. The deeper they listened, the clearer it became. There were many voices layered together, as if the forest itself had a memory. Some claimed to protect, others seemed to suffer. Following white strings tied to branches, they found a small clearing. There, beside a stone marked in Japanese and a bouquet of fading flowers, they placed their instruments again. The answers came quicker, sharper. Each question drew a response. The batteries began to die one by one. Before the lights dimmed completely, the recorder captured a final whisper about affecting the light. When the cameras flickered, they saw a faint outline beside the tombstone.
You want us to go straight ahead?
Go a little further. Just a little bit, right there. And then aim up.
Okay, we will start to move out of here.
Yeah, because that's weird how we're not being able to see him. Or her. And now it's on this side!
Unless it's just on a different spectrum where we can't pick it up.
Could be something we can't describe.
I think it really wants us to just go down that way.
Well, because it did go red and green, I do believe that.
Yeah.
It detected both sides of the triangle.
Yep.
If you can make the red light come on again, then I 100% know it's you, and we'll head back down the path we came, away from the negativity.
Oh.
Green.
Not red, though. Make the other side go off. The red. Show us the red color.
Oh, it's red.
Just did it,
yep,
right?
Just did it.
Yep, it's red.
And what'd you say?
Okay, guys, so I really believe there must be a guardian angel watching us or a very good spirit trying to protect us. There's just too much evidence. So we're gonna head back down the path and go from there. But what an unbelievable investigation in this spot right next to the tomb. Leave a comment down below. Tell me which part was the craziest. You really want me to go down there? Okay, I'll go down. I kind of want to separate from the group a little bit. I just have this feeling that it wants me to go down here. It is getting super misty. So guys, I just want to show you. I just looked up with my flashlight and wow, you can't even see the sky at all. Not even an inch. But look at this. You know, there's signs of food. That's like part of a canned meal. Yo, I'm over here. They're probably telling you guys to hurry up.
No, we both split up, bro, and now it's going crazy. They're literally guarding us.
All right, maybe it doesn't want us to split up then. All right, I'm coming back. All right, I'm back now.
Whoa! Wait, come back. Don't go near it.
So you want us to stay together?
If you can stop making it a noise, then we know we got to stay together on the path.
Then another form darting across the path. The moment they stepped apart, every alarm wailed at once, then fell silent when they regrouped. The forest gave no further sign, only a stillness that pressed against their thoughts as they left the sea of trees behind. Viewers praised the precision of the captures and debated the meaning behind the voices. Some believed the drained batteries proved a strong spiritual charge, while skeptics pointed to psychological tension and natural interference deep within Aokigahara's magnetic terrain. The forest responded when they obeyed its warning. Protection or control? In a place where silence remembers every step, one question remains. Did something guard them or refuse to let them go? On July 13th, 2025, Brent Underwood, creator of Ghost Town Living, left his home in the abandoned mining town of Cerro Gordo and began a 35-hour trek across California's Inyo Mountains. His channel often explores forgotten places and the people who once lived in them. But this journey was different. Deep within McAvoy Canyon, Brent set out to uncover the truth behind a 50-year-old mystery, the life and disappearance of the beekeeper, Marion Howard.
All right, and about 5 hours into the hike, we have come across the first of the cabins. This cabin wasn't one that the beekeeper built himself. This is one that he used on his trek out to where he kept the bees. But this was originally from miners, from my understanding, that were out here. So he was just using what he could. You know, later on, he used mine shafts to stay in, but you can see, pretty sweet. We're starting to get into territory where there's more vegetation, and look at that canyon view with the red rocks. This thing is built right into the cliff, and that is cool. Here we go. All that we know of Marion Howard, the beekeeper, comes from a guy named Wendell Moyer, who set a lot of these plaques and really took it upon himself to meet the guy. And we'll talk in a second just about more. But you can see nobody's been here in a very long time. There's vines growing out by the door. Here it is, the temporary lodging for Howard. He was known for putting these stoves everywhere. I heard that there's some on the back part of this hike that have some beautiful stoves and some rock formations. And you can see over the years other people have come and left it behind. The mice are eating through the Bible.
Well, while I was still there, one of them darn pack rats come in and they stamped his foot. By golly, from then on, he just about took over.
So what we know about Marion Howard, the beekeeper, comes to us from Wendell Moyer, who was a very accomplished kind of pioneer, mountaineer, canyoneer out in this area in the 80s and the 90s. And Wendell Moyer actually is the one that established the Lonesome Miners Trail, a trail I went to before that went in and out of all these different mining camps. And he's the one that kind of pieced it together and originally cut that trail.
The trail began in Owens Valley, a stretch of dry stone and brittle earth leading upward toward the spine of the Inyo Mountains. Brent climbed alone, his pack heavy with cameras and rope. Hours into the ascent, he reached an abandoned mine, the first of several shelters once used by Marion Howard. Inside, a rusted stove still stood against the wall, and beneath the dust lay fragments of a newspaper dated August 1970. Further up the slope, he came across a weathered cabin, its frame held together by wire and time. Brent paused there, reading aloud from the notes of explorer Wendell Moyer, who had once met Marion decades earlier. A veteran of World War II who had left society behind in the 1960s to live among the mountains and bees. Marion's hives had eventually failed, not because of isolation, but from wax moths that invaded and destroyed the colonies he'd built. After 11 hours, Brent reached the ridge, more than 11,000 feet above sea level. There, a small stone marker bore Marion's name, a memorial left by another traveler.
And here it is, some 20 hours of hiking later. This is what set me on the whole adventure. This is another mine shaft that we're 20 hours hiking in now. Hard hiking. And this is where Marion lived. In Awake magazine, which is I believe a Jehovah's Witness magazine, which might explain something about him being out here too. Here's a beekeeper net.
Well, there's a tunnel, and I lived in that tunnel, because you didn't have to worry about the snow.
These boots, still in remarkable shape. Honeycomb on the honeycomb things. That's so cool. He just used what he could. This was his house, this was his clothes. In the one article about him by Wendell Moyer, they talk about his canvas sack that he would throw over his shoulder. And this is that canvas sack, still looking pretty good. Some straw he brought from down by the river. And this was it. This is where he lived for years. A smoker for the bees, tools. Imagine getting any of this stuff out here. You saw how hard it was for me to get here. Taking pickaxes, saws. I'm gonna sit here and just think. So what do you think? You've now seen the difficulty of getting to a place like this. It takes almost 10,000 feet of gain and 5,000 feet of loss, as well as just scrambling up some crazy hills to get to a place like this. Now we're not at his main cabin yet, the main one that he built, nor the ladders down the waterfall that he built, but he spent a very good time out here. Why? Why do you think that he did that? Was it solitude? Was it mental illness? Was it just being sick of the world? I don't know. I think I still have to see his other places first, but if you guys have an idea, let me know. I'll say this, you had a great idea going somewhere with a shade, because out there right now, it is hot.
From that point on, the path only descended through Chitoj. 3,000 feet down through scree and shadow into McAvoy Canyon, a place once described as so steep it could only be reached by wings. 20 hours into the journey, he found what he had been looking for, Marion's final home. The small mine still held his boots, a beekeeping smoker, and a canvas bag. Old magazines, brittle with age, were stacked beside the bed. Deeper in the canyon, Brent discovered a stream running through an oasis of green, what Marion had once called Shangri-La. But the beauty came with danger. Dense wild rose bushes clawed at every step, and waterfalls forced him to rappel again and again. One by one, his cameras failed. A GoPro torn away, a drone lost, another waterlogged and dead. By the end, only his phone remained to record the last steps of the descent. After 35 hours and miles of solitude, he emerged with no clear answers, only fragments of a man who had chosen silence over the world. Viewers later shared their own encounters and reflections. One man revealed he had met Marion in 1972 and remembered him as kind and gentle. Others saw the journey as something deeper, not about discovery, but understanding why some souls seek peace only in isolation. The mystery remained unsolved, yet somehow complete. Maybe Marion hadn't been escaping the world at all. Maybe he was running towards something the rest of us could never reach. The canyon, after all, kept its own secrets. That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.